In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can use Archoil's diesel fuel system kit. This is the kit that consists of the AR6400-D DPF and fuel system cleaner and the AR6500. With the Archoil diesel fuel system treatment kit, you're getting AR6500, which is essentially their everyday diesel treatment, and then you're getting a diesel fuel system cleaner. And so I've gotten a lot of questions over the last few months on how you use these two in conjunction. And really what you want to think about is the 6400D is for use every 5,000 miles. It's gonna clean your injectors, your turbo, and your DPF, and really it's kind of like doing similar intervals to what you would consider an oil change, right? You're gonna be basically taking care of any leftover carbon deposits that weren't taken care of from this. Now, the key with the diesel treatment is that its main goal is to increase the cetane rating of the diesel fuel, increase lubricity, right? That's what most diesel fuel system treatments are designed to do. And so you want to put this in every single tank. One of the questions I get is, okay, this says, right, for the treat rate, the bottle will treat 30 to 40 gallons of diesel fuel. Should I put that if I have a 32-gallon tank? Should I be putting half of this bottle, most of this bottle, all of this bottle? If I have a 42-gallon tank, what should I be doing? In my experience, more of this is better. So if you have a tank that's bigger than what they recommend, you should buy 2 bottles. I have a 60-gallon tank, so I buy 2 bottles of the 6400D. I add them both to that tank. Once that's run through and next time you fill up, you just go back to adding the 6500. So you don't have to think about like, oh, I need to run this and then I need to run just diesel through my tank before I can put this back in. It is totally fine for you to mix both of these together. You don't need to worry about either of them reacting poorly with the other. They work in conjunction. You really just think of the 6400D as having a concentrated bit of detergent that will clean the DPF and your injectors and your turbo, and this is more of a maintenance item, whereas this is a everyday fill-up item. This is what you want to use and what you want to put the whole thing in your diesel tank every 5,000 miles or sooner. The 6500 I put in every single time I add diesel fuel. Okay, so for the treat rate for this, I use the Power Boost dose, which is a little bit more concentrated. It's 2 ounces of this 6500 for every 10 gallons of diesel fuel. If you wanted to go normal treat rate, it's 1 ounce for every 10 gallons. So I just do 2 ounces per 10 gallons. So I have a 60-gallon tank. So if my tank's half empty, I'm gonna do 6 ounces of this. If I was putting 60 gallons in my tank, I would be putting 12 ounces of this in my tank. So again, you can kind of extrapolate out what you need to use for the A6500, but I think the most important thing is like use these in conjunction. Don't worry about your dosage being completely exact. It doesn't have to be exact, but especially with the 6400D, using more of this is better because you're gonna get a more concentrated treatment, and that is going to do a better job cleaning your DPF. Whenever I use this thing, I swear afterwards, my motor just runs like butter, and this thing is just great to help improve fuel economy and reduce regen frequency overall. I have a discount code for the channel, Archoil. It's PSM, all caps 10, and that will get you 10% off of your order of Archoil and this fuel system kit at archoil.com. So do yourself a favor, order this kit. It's been great. I drive almost 10,000 miles a month, between 8 and 10,000 miles a month, and I use this stuff religiously. My truck is 160K. I have my DPF, EGR, SCR all intact, and I'm able to run this emissions truck up with a ton of miles on it and not have to worry about emissions related issues. So do yourself a favor, buy this kit, use the code. If you have any questions, drop them below. I usually try to do a pretty good job about responding to questions related to this stuff. Cheers.